Well, there's a famous saying, there are two types of people on the planet, the people who will embrace and harness AI and the people who will be replaced by AI. But let me add an asterisk. There are some jobs you can't replace. You can't replace plumbers, roofers, electricians. Jennifer Bagley's in the studio. She's the CEO of CI Web Group. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, you've carved out a really wonderful niche for yourself in the home services arena. It's a age-old industry, been around for thousands of years in some cases, but they really haven't harnessed AI, have they?
No, well, I should say now some really are, which is exciting. Yes. But for the most part, no, we're a little bit behind. The trade tends to run anywhere between 2 and 4 and sometimes 8 years behind the trend, depending on where you are in the country.
Yes.
So it depends on what kind of access they have.
And you were telling me before the show about one of your favorite success stories.
Yes, Airworks. So Stephanie and her husband, Kevin, own a company called Airworks Solutions. And these guys came to us probably 3 years ago and then again 2 years later. And then finally last year in 2025, they were really struggling. They were trying a lot of different things, trying a lot of different marketing companies. And after COVID and with changes in the economy and everything, really felt like things weren't moving forward. Yes. At all. In fact, it felt like things were moving backwards. So she kind of let the reins loose and said, go do your thing. I'm going to stay out of your way. You guys got this. And she trusted us, which took a lot, even when there was a lot of companies that were saying, don't do that. And you shouldn't make that aggressive of changes in your entire digital marketing strategy. She trusted us and it really paid off, which is exciting.
All right, give us the happy ending. I mean, they've experienced exponential growth.
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually removed most of our marketing and advertising. We took away all of our paid ads. We removed everything that was really expensive. And we implemented an AI-enabled low-code web platform. We supported our digital marketing efforts through an agentic network with over 1,000 AI agents that were doing everything from research and content generation, content posting, optimization, AI search optimization, without getting too many acronyms. Sure. She just reported last week, she just had the highest sales in history, gross sales. Wow. And she also reported that she just hit the highest net profit. She is operating at 25% net profit, which is almost unheard of in the industry.
Congratulations.
So really
that has to feel good.
It does.
All right. You have a couple of websites. We're going to start with the first one, which is ciwebgroup.com. We're going to put that on the screen because you do kind of done-for-you AI, and you also train people on how to do AI. Let's talk about CI Web Group.
Absolutely. So CI Web Group started in 2006, I think, right when I met you first time. And in 2008, I got asked to speak for a trades group. It was a diamond dealer conference, Mitsubishi Diamond Dealer Conference. From that point on, we wound up getting picked up by the world's largest manufacturers and distributors in the trades industry and have been supporting them growing their businesses now for 20 years. We just hit our 20 years, yes. Which is cool.
Well, tell me, you have the done-for-you solution and you train people. How do people know which camp to go with?
Do both.
Do both.
So there are, if the technology is available to be able to implement AI, i.e., an AI-enabled website, AI-enabled digital marketing, and so forth, then utilize someone else's big investment and take advantage of that because you can rip off the Band-Aid, you can implement these AI tools and technologies and get results fast. And then there's a lot of areas of the business where there isn't really strong AI technologies available, such as the operations side of the business, the finance side, and so forth. And so for them to get the benefit of both worlds, take everything from marketing and conversions and so forth, and you can get that out of the way. You can implement AI-enabled practices quickly. And then in your business, all of the operational things, you need to start learning how to leverage AI to be able to automate processes, get better access to information and data so you can move forward faster.
Well, as we said off the top of the show, some of these industries have been around for thousands of years. I'm sure there were plumbers back in the days of Moses. I can imagine some of these baby boomers saying, well, this is the way we've always done it. And yeah. What do you say to that person?
Your kids are going to knock the socks off you if you don't get on board. I mean, we just bought a big pack of stickers that say HVAC technician by day, AI engineer by night, because the next generation, they are moving and they are moving quick. I'm so proud of these guys. I now have literally people that came in and said, I'm just a blank, I'm just a plumber, I'm just a roofer, I'm just a technician, that are now building full AI automation scripts, tools, technology, apps, websites, everything.
Wow.
It's really exciting.
Yes, it has to be. You also have a very popular podcast. We're going to put up some video on the screen. Tell us the name of the podcast and how long you've been doing it.
Catalyst for the Trades, and we're just hitting our 4-year mark. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's fun.
And tell me the kinds of guests that you interview on this show.
So most of the guests we have on the show, we've had a lot of private equity groups. We've had a lot of entrepreneurs who have sold to private equity, and they've talked about their journey and pros and cons and do's and don'ts. And then I have a gentleman I call Following Tyler. It's this young man he's in the trades. He has no experience in HVAC. And this kid picked up an app, picked up AI, went into a HVAC company, and he's using AI every single day. And he's actually the top salesperson in there. So everyone thinks you need trade background, you need skilled trades professional, and this guy is outselling everyone almost because he doesn't know, and he connects with the consumer, utilizes AI, and he's actually outperforming everyone. So kind of everything in the middle.
Well, Jennifer, you have this beautiful smile. I can tell you love your life. What's the best part of leading your companies?
Oof. I mean, it's watching my team evolve. Like, this hasn't been easy for them. Everything that they've ever done, everything they've known. I mean, even on the marketing side, I've got designers and developers and content engineers and SEO engineers that have, 10, 20, 30 years in the business. And they're having to reframe and rethink everything they've ever done, everything they've ever said, everything they've ever thought, and utilize tools that, they've never touched before. And just watching them all evolve and watching them, get comfortable being uncomfortable, it's really been amazing.
That's beautiful. We have about 2 minutes left, so I want you to look into the camera on the left and talk to that person who's been resistant to join the AI revolution.
So when consumers adopt technology, you don't have a choice but to move with them as quickly as you can. And there's going to be a big difference between those who adopt and those who kind of put their head in the sand and say, I'm not me, right? There's no stopping this train. So if you can take everything that you possibly can and commit to learning, just get curious. The reason it's called Just Start AI is because that's all you have to do. You don't have to understand it all, but you do have to just start learning. Now's the time.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for sharing your heart with us. We're going to end with both of our websites. We're going to start with ciwebgroup.com. There we go. And then finally, the do-it-yourself training is juststartai.io. The great Jennifer Bagley. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.